Hi, my name is Caitlin and welcome to a brand new vlog. Today is Friday and tomorrow we are officially going back to the jewelry store where I got my engagement ring and we are going to do some jewelry shopping. We're going for two different reasons. The first is that my dad has been writing a book and he has built a couple of jewelry pieces that are tied to the book. One being this beautiful ring that you guys have probably seen, and there's three different pieces. I've got a piece, my sister has a piece, my mom has a piece that's kind of tribute to the book. The next piece of jewelry that he's getting made in reference to the book is a brand new necklace, and I'm gonna go take a look at it for the first time as it was specifically created and crafted for what my dad was looking for at a jewelry store that we've gone to for many, many years. Again, that was the same jewelry store where I actually got my engagement ring. And so while we're there, we're also going to look at wedding bands for myself and my fiance. So I'm really excited. I will take you along with me and I will show you what my dad's new piece looks like that I will be wearing. I will also show you what we choose for our wedding bands, hopefully, if we figure that out, tomorrow as well. And we are officially to Saturday, and today is the day, so we're heading out now, and it's time to do some jewelry shopping. Starting off strong, this is the necklace. It is absolutely striking. It's a lot larger than we thought, but I love the diamonds on the outside. We then switched over to some wedding bands. This is an emerald cut, and I also looked at Asher and Princess. I really like these square shapes with the shape of my ring, and then we went over to look for my fiance's ring and a couple of different options. I then finally took the necklace out of the box and had to try it on. It was absolutely gorgeous, and I loved how it turned out. Good morning. Today is now Tuesday, and this afternoon I've got two calls. One is with the wedding coordinator. We've actually only gotten on the call with her once. It's been about 4 to 5, I think more like 5 weeks since we've last really talked to her on the phone. We've done a lot of exchanges all via email, and there's been a lot of changes. There's been a lot of alterations. Take this, replace it with this. What's the cost for this? So there's a lot of things we want to kind of go back over today, see where we're at. We have something called a portal where she takes all the changes and the notes that we have and she puts it in kind of like a running Google Doc is the best way to kind of describe it. I cannot edit the document. The only one that can is the wedding coordinator. So we're going to go back over that later this afternoon. The second call that I have is actually with the florist. She seems really nice. We've also been exchanging a couple of emails with her, vision board, a couple of ideas, and we're officially going to get on the call with her as well. They should really be back-to-back calls is the way that we've planned it. So hopefully both of those go well. I'm excited to continue this process and get a little further. The time is definitely starting to go by very quickly. The shower is going to be here in like a month and a half. The wedding's going to be here in X amount of months. It's just starting to move very quickly. All exciting stuff. I'm still not too worried and the nerves are still pretty low, which is nice. I'm also still waiting for my wedding dress to come in, so I'm hopefully going to get an update on that soon. The other things that I'm going to show you is that the new sizes of the two dresses that I showed you all in the last video, I had a downsize for one and I had an upsize for the other. So both of those came in. So I'll retry on those dresses, see what I like. I really only need to keep one, and I have in the back of my mind which one I think I'm gonna keep, but I'm gonna try both of those on and see which one I like. I also hope that you guys enjoyed seeing some of the background with looking for our rings. I thought that was really fun. It was nice that my fiance finally got to take a look at some rings himself and try them on. And it is an interesting feeling when you put a ring on that finger for the very first time and kind of feel that on your hand when you have it before. So that was pretty cool that he got to experience that. And then also I got to look at a bunch of the different shapes, and instead of actually seeing them online, try them on with my ring and see which one I liked. They said that his ring could pretty much be ready and done in about a month. Now, he has not officially chosen which one he likes. We have an idea, but they're going to order a couple of different kinds, and we're going to go in the next probably like month or so to go and retry them back on. They said in terms of my ring, they could obviously get a couple of different variations of it, different sizes. I do only want half of the ring to have diamonds on it, not all the way around. So they're going to order a couple of different variations of that in the emerald cut, and then we're going to try them on and figure out which one we like. And then it's supposed to take my ring maybe tops up to 3 months. So we're getting a little tight with the time, but we still have plenty of time. But I'm really glad that we went when we did and we took a look at that so that we can take care of that with plenty of time left. Okay, so this is the very first dress that we are retrying on again in the different size. I'm not loving it. There's something a little off about it, and I don't love the fit on my body type, so we're going to say no to this one. This is the second dress. It also is fitting a little funny again, so we're going to order another size, but I do think that that one will work in the long run, and then this is the one that we still love and are keeping. So unfortunately, the calls with the wedding coordinator and florist didn't happen. It is now looking like it's going to be on Thursday, so hopefully that all goes well. It's been a little hard to coordinate, especially being so far away. Hopefully we get the answers that we need and a little bit more on track on Thursday. I'm gonna close out the vlog here and I'm gonna go outside, enjoy some fresh air and the rest of the day. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and I will see you guys in the next one.